Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is ABADDONSLAYER, and welcome back to Nazi Zombies. Now, I've been looking up some Easter eggs to do on this channel for you guys, and no, there's not one on this map that I have been able to find, although I'm pretty sure one exists. But I did discover recently through a video made by... Let me quickly get his name here for you. Mr. Rolf Waffles, something like that. I discovered through one of his videos a Easter egg that I didn't even know existed for the map Character Totem. Kina de Toten. As you all know, I love Kinder de Toten. Every single Easter egg on that I thought I had found. But it would seem that I missed one. So later on, I'm gonna get a friend and I'm gonna go and do that for you. But this Easter egg here will really just show you the mentality change of the game developers. In my mind, because as you can see in this map, Samantha is non-existent. She doesn't exist yet. And in all the other games, and all the other ones, you know, sure, she's there, you know, but it wasn't really, I believe until the coding came around that Samantha became the annoying troll. That was a mystery box. I mean, in my mind, you know, it was when she started having her interaction with us. It really was. But Samantha has a very tragic background story. And not a lot of people understand that. There's a reason why she takes the thing that we all love away, and that would be hope. And as tragic as her story is, I can't do it justice. I can't describe what her parents went through. I can't describe the heartbreak. I can't describe anything other than the few details that I possess. Now, as I said, I love the whole Samantha character. I do. In fact, if there was a way to interact with Samantha more, I'd actually really like that. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we're all just gonna give Abaddon nothing but snipers today. Does he need to live? Nah. He'll be good. Now, a lot of people don't realize is this ham radio over here. I think there's another one in the map. I just need to find it for you guys. They play music if you go over into them and hold box. It's a little thing. I mean, I wouldn't really call it an Easter egg. I think it's more of a just like, hey, you know, you're playing, you've managed to find the mystery box. Here's something that's really right out in the open. Occasion. Maybe it's just, you know what I mean? So it's not really hidden, it's just right out in the open. Easy for you to find. Ugh. All bullshit aside, the Locust, I mean, I know I was skeptical at first because they got rid of the other gun that was upstairs. That was my favorite gun. I mean, you can even ask people that I know. I know who they are. I love that gun. On this gun. The gun that was in there, I would use it in dire straits where it actually would have been beneficial for me to grab something else. I still used it. I'm getting off track here. Well, I wish I could do more justice for the story of Samantha, but I can give you the bare details that I know. And what the bare details that I know are that the child of one of the developers, and I've probably talked about this in the past, sadly passed away, and the last thing that the child was holding was a teddy bear. I believe the sickness that she had caused her to bleed profusely before she died. Hence the blood-covered teddy bears that you see all over the And you can really see the mentality change from that game to all the other ones, because Kid Toten, it was sad. As much as we hate seeing the teddy bear, you know, we the people that take the time to actually look through the map and actually figure out everything and try and do our best to understand it all, know what one of the game developers went through watching his child die. So as mad as we may want to be, we just can't put it in our hearts to fault them for creating the little teddy bear and creating the map the way that they did. So, in other words, I sort of think of these zombie games, really, as colorful and as bloody as they may be and everything like that, as more or less a way of someone remembering their child. Because the child has such an impact on the entire game. I mean, she dies. She either helps us or she screws us over. And me, myself, I'm exceedingly great with kids. I mean, I love kids. They're funny. They just tell the truth about anything. You ask them a question, you're going to get an honest answer, and I should have given up the other gun. Oops. So, that's what I like about kids. They're just honest. They are funny, you know? They are. So, my heart goes out to the developer of Nazi Zombies who lost his little son. I'm not sure if it was, which it was. Again, I don't know the full details. I don't think other than the other developers know the full story as to what exactly happened. All I know is that it's very important to have a hand in designing it. Because I believe the story goes that these kids were playing the game that include this map and the other ones. So, yeah. Or maybe it was just this map and all the maps that came after, and just how much this kid really came along in the other maps. You can see it more. Because Samantha's influence increases like rapidly throughout the entire extent of Nazi Zombies. In the beginning here, she's not really here. Through the second game, obviously, we got the teddy bear that, steals away the mystery box that we all love to hate. Death is magic, say abracadabra. Anyone else? So, yeah, I mean, Salvation lies above. I'm not sure if there's actually a way to really complete this, because as far as my knowledge, this is just the map. I mean, you can see everything before it even comes. That's nice. You have a shot at headshots and everything like that. You got the mystery box, which is constant. But I've always believed, or I've always had stock in the idea that there was a hidden way to get out of here. Because all the details of actually getting the thing out with, I have a firm belief that there was, in fact, a way to actually beat this rather than just surviving. I like the somber music that they have at the end. I really do. A lot of people will say that's not really somber. A lot of people will say that's just the regular music that they play. And again, you'd be right. Hey, sorry, this is me and my weird, screwed up mind coming up with all these conclusions. But, you know, I love Nazi Zombies because Nazi Zombies for me was the first game that I actually really got into. I mean, I've probably told this story a bunch of times. I had bullying issues when I was growing up. I was being made fun of constantly. And really, throughout it all, I really got to thank my brother for helping me out, because I just watched what my brother did when someone tried to insult him, and it was shocking. He had a lack of caring for anything anyone could say, and nothing ever managed to get him down. And I couldn't figure out how he managed it. How he managed to stay strong all the time, and I tried to copy that, and because of that, it's the ever so lovely personality that I have today. But again, I have my brother to thank for turning me into the strong guy that I am today. So, Cameron, if you do indeed watch this, your little brother thanks you. And I know you and I fight a lot, but can't imagine going through life with anyone else as my big brother. Let alone I wouldn't even want to try. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to Toden, or whatever. I hope I'm saying that name right. Okay, if I'm saying the names wrong, people need to tell me, okay? Like, if I'm saying something that's crucial wrong, call me out. Call me out on it, okay? You will not get ridiculed at all. In fact, I am welcoming you to prove me wrong. I'm welcoming you to prove me wrong, okay? I am. So, I'm gonna get into this game, and I mean, you've seen me do all of this and stuff like that. See, just from the whole thing, it says mission briefing, okay? And all of this seems to make me believe that there is in fact a way to defeat this. I want to believe that there is indeed a way to succeed in Nazi zombies, because as you can see here, all the maps are represented here. You got first one, second one, third one, up top, fourth, and then, of course, them going to the time machine and popping out here. So, yeah. If I can't manage to find a partner to do this,
I think we need to do something about the power.
I'll, of course, no, not myself. But it'll be challenging because the reason why you want to do this Easter egg that I'm talking about is with a friend, really, is because, I mean, it's difficult to do by yourself, because if you do this, like, try to do this in between 2 rounds, you're not going to succeed. It takes a few seconds to do it, and obviously, if there's a zombie creeping up your butt, you're not going to succeed.
Oh, I found the rock! Great!
And actually, I believe those rocks over there, when you start collecting Easter eggs, the zombie AI has a way of making them a little bit more smart, like this. Pick up change. You walk up to any one of these, right after your teammate's done it, and you lay down on the ground, and it gives you $100. Weird, because I've been getting offers from other people to subscribe to them, and well, that's music playing. Excuse me, someone's trying to call me.
If I don't find ammo, I will have to kill them with my breath! Hey, where's all the ammo at? Nikolai is coming for you! proper socialist reform. I drink to the nuclear bomb. So heavy now. Double points. Vodka for everybody. Taste communist aggression, filthy worm train!
Alright everyone, I'm back, and actually, on the phone I actually indeed have my friend with me. My buddy here makes custom-made mugs as well as custom-made bows. He actually made one for me, and it actually works really well. I mean, it's been strung, I mean, it's been fired a bunch of times, it hasn't broken, it hasn't lost its power. I mean, he calls it dragon scaling because it literally looks like dragon scales. And I enjoy watching him work because he takes a lot of time and effort to make sure everything looks great and to make sure you get the highest quality. So, I'm gonna turn my phone on speaker here, and I'm actually gonna put the headset down next to it and let him talk through the mic for you guys while I game, so I can tell you a little bit about his little business. Where do you come from? Where do you come from? No! God damn it! That was at so much points! Where did the other zombie come from? Did the map just shit him out? Yep. Alright, I'm going to put the mic down, speaker from my phone, and I'm going to ask him some questions for you guys, and you can just go ahead and listen to what he has to say. This is coming directly from the source of the man that takes the time necessary to handcraft every part of his products. Even with a small rat tail file, he'll do this. Okay, he does an exceedingly good job. So, Nate, what made you want to start doing dragon scaling?
I've always been a fan of dragons. To quote me in my brother's favorite movie, I'm a dragon fanatic.
The key to the real goals of Group 935. I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress.
me, I like,
the NDT was capable of time travel.
for me, I like dragons because, you know, they're big, they're powerful. Obviously, you got, like, the stories like, you know, I think it was, like, the, you know, the Sword in the Stone, you know, and all that, you know. But, I mean, then you got new movies and everything like that. And I believe the actual original story for King Arthur involved him slaying a dragon after pulling the sword from the stone and proving that he was indeed a king. Maybe I'm getting... No, I'm getting that wrong. I'm getting that all wrong, aren't I?
Yeah, I believe there was a story where it had a knight play a dragon, and you really felt for the knight. In this story, I think it was called St. George and the Dragon.
I think you really... Hang on. I think you really felt for the knight because I believe that in the end, the knight really didn't get a lot of credit. The king or the Bane or whatever of the town that was being threatened by the dragon took credit for the kill himself.
The story that I'm thinking of didn't really have a king or a knight or a... It only had the knight. And, the reason I felt for the knight was because while he was fighting the dragon took off. And at the end, the knight was like, I won, and collapsed. So, even though he succeeded in taking on the dragon, he did not, he either did not last much longer, or that was the last of his energy. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that would take, like, the ultimate, like, copy thing. Because you would not be able to keep up with the thing. It's big, it's massive, it's got huge muscles. It's got probably forearms that are the size of me. And for anyone out there that don't know, I'm not a small person. You can even ask him.
You're definitely pretty tall.
So, by the way, guys, Nate also has done some blacksmithing work. I mean, he actually made a knife for me, if you want to know. And, I mean, again, I had the knife tested out by professional with Nate. The guy actually made an offer for the dagger, but, of course, it was made for me, special by a friend, so we didn't sell it. In fact, it's actually in a display case. Because for him, it was his first knife that he had honestly... you know, started to put his trademark on with the dragon scaling, and it was actually, it was really fucking cool. Pardon my language, but it was cool. I mean, how did you get into blacksmithing? That's my question. I mean, because I never really understood. How did you just pick up a hammer and some hot steel and said, hey, this is gonna happen?
As far as how I got into blacksmithing, my school actually had a class for it.
Awesome, that's cool. My high school was worried about kids. I think he had the brain.
think we would have had it without my art teacher. You know? I think he was the guy who pushed for it the most. So, a bit like my school's welding course wouldn't have had it without the teacher, you know, because the teacher was the guy who pushed for it. You still there?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm still here. Alright, I'm sorry guys if at times it's really hard to hear me. My phone's all laid down on my table right now, and my mic's down there, so I'm trying to speak as loud as I can so you guys can hear me and hear him at the same time. But anyhow, Nate, what was the first thing that you blacksmithed?
First thing, well, the first thing that I blacksmithed, if I remember right, was candle holder. Let's just say it did not turn out the best.
Yeah, my first video on YouTube didn't turn out the best. As well as my first weld on a weld plate. Are you kidding me? At the beginning, I was like, "Oh my God, this is utterly terrible." I think I'm about to start crying at how bad this is.
Well, it definitely was not my best work. You probably take a look at it and take a look
They
at
seem to have all gone full.
How the hell did you go from this to this? You know?
Practice, man, practice.
And I believe the one thing I made that I was actually proud of was metal heater. But like this simple and simple.
Sorry, Nate, hold on.
These must have been
Guys,
failed
I'm coming up on
experiments
one
Max
of
has
the Easter
mentioned.
eggs that I've mentioned about Keratotoden. And of course, obviously, you guys know already about the secret song and all that, but not a lot of people actually know about this door. Every 2 minutes or so, a random series of knocks come from that door. What it actually means is you need to listen to it because the knock is somewhat of a code. So you need a knife back to the door.
Die!
So say if he knocks 5 times, pause,
How
knocks
can
1
the
time,
doctor be
pause,
so
then knocks 2
poor?
times. Then he pauses. You gotta replicate that back onto the door. And pretty much what that does is it activates Samantha's doll.
Cherish the
And
agony if I run
Samantha,
out of ammo completely.
obviously we all know her. She's the ever so lovely girl that steals the mystery box from us when we need it the most. Thank you very much for that. She
They are held
spawns the
outside for a
dolls
little
in
while
the
now.
actual theater. And there are a few spots where the dolls can appear, so you gotta be really careful. You gotta keep your eyes open for them. I mean, I'll try and do them. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of time, and then obviously there's gonna be trial and error. But I mean, I can try and do it for you guys. And pretty much at the end, she plays a song for you, and the song has a really somber tone, which honestly fits with the whole mentality of, like, I've said in the past, the developers with the actual loss of a child, you know, the blood-soaked teddy bears, the last thing that the child held, you know, and everything like that. So, yeah. I mean, it honestly, it does fit. And it's honestly, I mean, it's a little heartbreaking at the end when you get this, because let's just say it's not your normal everyday child hand that reaches up and grabs the final
Entry
doll.
741021. Perhaps this station will hold the key to the real goals of Group 935. I still do not trust
Actually, it's not really a child hand. It's more of a, I would say more of a early 20s type person reaching up, you know, so yeah. But
only time will tell what new questions await us.
so pretty much that's the whole story with that. But I'll try and do it for you guys. It's the whole reason why I keep grabbing the Shiva. Because the Shiva to me is honestly one of the fun guns that I like to use. And I've actually designed a paint job for it. And I really like it. I really do. You know.
We need to bring right.
I don't think you guys can see it. It's 300 Shiva. Nope, this doesn't have the paint job on it. But then again, I haven't unlocked the ability to really have a paint job on this gun, so still more work on my end for that. But yeah, I mean, not a lot of people know about, you know, they don't actually take the time to look up what the different symbols mean from this game, why they keep making so many of them, and why Samantha is a constant thing in each and every one of them. I mean, she wasn't there in the first game, but every game after that, her, you know, her presence started to grow and grow and grow, and she became more of the game, and pretty much nowadays, she's the centerpiece of it all. Obviously, you got the zombies and everything like that, but Samantha is the most constant thing throughout all of it. You could have different characters, you can have all sorts of shit, but you don't have a true zombie game without Samantha. That's all I'm saying, okay? I mean, I'm not doing her story, the actual child's story, justice, because I don't know a lot about it, or I should also say I don't remember all the details, because I looked it up a long time ago. And I know I've said this in the past, but I want to look up her story again, because honestly, it is heartbreaking. I've seen what happens to a person after they lose a child, and it is the roughest thing that you ever see. They could claim that they are fine, but they are in no way. I mean, you'll never see a more heartbroken person than they. So if you ever have a friend that loses a child, make sure you are there for them, because there is absolutely nothing on the face of the world for them to be okay about, and they will not be okay.
Blessings come from above. Double the honor.
Talk to you later. Remember that, I mean, you know, people hide their pain very well. Me, obviously, I mean, you can even ask my friend here. When I'm hurting, you really can't even, you can't tell that I'm hurting. I hide it that well so that people don't know, they don't know that I'm going through a struggle. No one knows, unless I explicitly tell them. So, you really got to be careful. I mean, you got to be mindful of people. And you just gotta know that there's always something going on that you don't know. The bully at school, there's something wrong at their house, and for some reason they're taking their shit out on you. Okay? Yes, they shouldn't be doing it, but at the same time, you gotta understand. It's the way that they're coping with what's going on. And that certainly is an excuse for them, but still. Okay, there's another video here that I'm actually going to watch by a guy called Mr. Derelict GD. No, JD. So I'm going to turn my mic off for this, because this says that there's another Easter egg that I didn't know about. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to figure out what that Easter egg is, and I'm going to do it for you. Okay? Now keep in mind, some of these Easter eggs are really, really hard to do. So this may end out with me pulling my hair out just from sheer frustration. But once again, I'm doing this for you guys, so I hope you enjoy, and I hope I give you a show worth watching. The Locust actually turned out to be pretty good. I know I say I don't like it because, to be quite honest, I still don't like it at all. The Shiva is a really, really hard gun to use. I mean, you gotta be precise with it. Sure, it's powerful, you can always spray and pray and take people down, but if you want to get extra points, you always gotta aim for the head, and sometimes that can be challenging. Unless if you're actually my brother. My brother figured out a very long time ago how to get nothing more than constant headshots, even hip firing with a Shiva. He explained it to me once. I'm not entirely sure how I can explain it to you guys, but it's a rather cool trick, and hopefully I'll be able to show it to you one day. So, yeah, I'm going to turn off my mic and watch this. This is a 12-minute video. So, I will talk to you guys in 12 minutes. But until then, of course, I am going to continue playing the game. And I hope you guys have fun watching this.
Entry 7410, Dover! Perhaps this station will hold the key to the real goals of Group 935. I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have? Where did that little girl disappear to? Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned.
Go find the fuse box. You see what happens when you touch Nikolai? Greedy capitalist dogs, give me ammo! When did I run out of ammo? Just what the doctor ordered. Ow! My shins! Hadib newts, hell pigs! Die!
Well, guys, I mean, I'm watching this video, and honestly, I mean, the story of Samantha is so impossibly, like, I mean, I don't want to say convoluted or anything like that. I just want to say complex, because there is so much stuff involving her throughout the entirety of the games. Pretty much, you can see her room through multiple different pictures and multiple different things that are going on. Obviously, in Kara the Totem, you get moved to her room a few times, one where it's normal and one is the hell version. Now, not really, you know, a much of a, I want to say, big hassle there. But there was something that in this video that honestly spoke out to me. It also involves this map called Shadows of Evil. Now, okay, what pretty much they described was there are two types of people. One that becomes the tentacle monsters, and one that does not. There's a picture in Samantha's room that if you look at it, you'll notice that she is indeed being attacked by a monster that has tentacles that has just emerged from a portal. And throughout the entirety of the story, this is explained as a beast from the ether. Now, the ether, God, I can't even describe this to the best of my abilities. I'm at a loss for words. So I'm going to say aloud the name of the video that I just watched and end the video here. Treyarch's 7-year-old Easter egg finally explained. Samantha's Room by Mr. Derelick or Darlock GD JD. Duh. I swear one day I'll learn how to talk. And pretty much he does the best job at describing what's going on, a lot better than me. He has a lot of visuals to help out. So I'm going to end this video here, and I'll be back later on today, probably with more Titanfall 2, so keep your eyes open for that. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been ABADDONSLAYER, and make sure you have a great day. Okay, and remember to be mindful of others, for you don't know the horrors that they face in their everyday lives. Just a little helpful hint from me to you, okay?